Hey guys and girls, welcome back to some Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, the third, where we left off. Kevin and his newly appointed um, recruit, aka one of his, I guess, childhood friends, Reese, have been teleported to some sort of crazy space world called the Eternal Garden. Is that what it was called? Um, we're gonna see what happens from here. Thank you for all the support on this, guys. Really means a lot. It keeps the videos coming, keeps us going. But anyway, let's start chapter 1, Phantasma. Ignorant cults, the kin of Vigarna, the Cosmographica on... Oh, here's the Azure Fragments. Whoever manages this library must have some out-of-this-world connections to gathered this many rare books from all over the place. What is this? A copy of Isthmian Tales? What's a banned book doing here? The guys over at the Congregation for the Sacraments would flip their lid if they saw this thing. And there aren't just old and rare books either. I found one that was published this year. No way. What's it called? It's called Liberline Cuisine, published by the Liberal News Service. That can't be real. What's that doing here mixed in with all the other stuff? You sure you aren't pulling my leg? Your guess is as good as mine. The photographs of food in it look delicious, however. Oh, I bet they do. There's this girl named Dorothy who works for the LNS, and she's one incredible photographer. Oh yeah, don't know how I forgot, but weren't you hungry? I was, but I finished eating while you were busy looking at the books. I did save some for you, of course. An egg salad sandwich. How fast did you eat? Wait, we brought that poor store's entire bread supply. This is all that's left? They were perfectly baked, too. The flour used was clearly of high quality, but bread like that can't be made without excellent water. I think I like Liberal. I can't deny the country's got some great grub to try all around. Let's get off the subject of food already. I know. There's something truly odd about this place. We should have a thorough look around. Yeah. Come to think of it. It's completely stopped glowing now. Might as well be inactive again. I doubt it was a coincidence that it started glowing just before we were sent here. This is no ordinary artifact, that's for sure. Give it to me, Kevin. I'll look after it. Huh? Why? Protecting you is my duty as your squire. As such, I can hardly stand by and let you keep something that poses such danger on your person. I should be the one to keep it. Wait a minute, Reese. Give it to me. Look. First, we still don't have any conclusive proof that this cube is the reason we ended up here. Second, despite me being the one who had it up till this point, you're here with me anyway. So unless you plan to take it off and run as far away as possible, who's holding it won't make a damn bit of difference. But still, sorry, but this time I'm actually ordering you. You wouldn't disobey an order from your superior, would you? Alright then. If we find out for sure that it really is dangerous, promise me you'll get rid of it. That's all I want you to agree to. Alright, I promise. Anyway, you up for something exploring? I don't know what's up with this place, but it's time to try and find out. It's fine by me. Alright. So we now have Reese in the party. Reese Argent. I'm probably saying her name wrong. It might be like Reese. Ries. I don't know. But yeah, this place is pretty trippy. Like I said, on the last part, I'm strictly doing story. If I miss anything, feel free to tell me, but I'm not going to be going back for anything particularly extra. Just to let you guys know. Huh? What's that? It looks similar to those towers that we were messing with on the other games. Oh, this is foreboding. Doesn't look like to be a relic of the ancient Zamorian civilization, though. I agree. As far as I can tell, it's not any kind of device, simply a stone monument. Oh? there's something written near the bottom. So there is. So they pretty much shut me down. Let's see. The Hermit's Garden. That's what it's called. What is this supposed to mean? I'm not sure. It could be a message, or maybe even... Actually, let me look it over some more before I say anything. It's the name of the place you're stepping in. Nope, can't find any hidden switches or the like. You're right, it really is just a stone monument. Shall we try destroying it and see if anything happens? I get first hit. Wait, no way. Just because we've established it isn't any kind of device doesn't mean nothing bad will happen if we go smashing it to bits. Don't worry, I was joking. You're so worried. Anyway, let's save extreme options like that until after we've explored all of our, more reasonable ones. I say we should go and look around somewhere else. Like up these stairs, for instance. Oh, as far out as the eye can see. Just lots of space. Just where are we? Beats me. Still, wherever we are, it's big. Judging by how our voices don't echo anyway. Yeah. Oh, we do have more than one stepway. I don't know if I came from this way or not. Don't think so, though. Yeah, I did. Okay. Wow, this is nice. Looks like some kind of rest area or something. But why? What's it doing here? Well, resting is important. I'd like to sit and enjoy a relaxing lunch here. Well, I'll give you that. It might be kind of nice. Although personally, my first thought was that I'd love to sit and fish here. If there were any fish to be fished. Really? I didn't know you still liked fishing. Sure, can't say I've gotten any better at it, but a hobby's a hobby. I was surprised at how many fishing fanatics there are over in Liberal. There's a guild in Grand Soul that's really hardcore into it. One girl I ran into would give most pros a run for their money. Oh. Something wrong? It's nothing. Regardless, it's a shame there are no fish in it. The water here is exceptionally clear. I think this should suffice as a water source for us. Alright, let's go check somewhere else. So I can heal here? Oh, I thought I could. She getting super jealous of all the girls he's coming across. What's a huge tree doing here? There's no sign of any other in the surrounding area either. As big as it is, it doesn't seem to be a fruit tree, unfortunately. Figures. We wouldn't get that lucky. Come to think of it, though, you're always an expert on plants and medicinal herbs and stuff, right? You don't recognize what kind of tree this is? I wish I did, but no. At the very least, it isn't one that grows on the western side of the continent. Did you work something out? Maybe. Maybe not. We should try looking somewhere else now. Oh, right. Still, even if it doesn't bear fruit, maybe it has sweet sap inside like maple trees. May I cut it into the trunk a bit? No, you cannot. She always wants to cut something or rip something down. Pretty funny. We've investigated the whole area now, but we didn't find anything that would give us any idea as to where we are. Maybe not specifically. I think I may have an idea what kind of place this is, though. Really? It's a place both within Liberal and not at the same time. Like a separate dimension of sorts. Can you elaborate? Well, you see, during all the troubles with the Orero, Kevin explained about the altered space hidden within the tetracyclic towers intended to seal the Orero away. Wow. So you think the place we're in may be similar? I can't say for sure, but it's definitely a possibility. There are a few cracks in my theory, unfortunately. Oh, I think I understand what you mean. The Liberalian cuisine book we found earlier is one, right? Exactly. If we assume this is some kind of enclosed space sealed away with the Oreo all those years ago, how did a book that was only published this year get in here? All the other unusual books are from after the Great Collapse, too. Which means someone else has been going in and out of here within the past year. Could it be that man in black we met at the port? Maybe, maybe not. I wouldn't peg him as the kind of guy who'd want to read about the Bolian cuisine, though. That's very true. Either way, I think we can say for sure now that this situation we're in was planned out by someone. Possibly before that cube even came into our possession. You really think so? But if that really is the case, what should we do now? There's the million-mirror question. We don't have much to work with here. Just a big open area with no way out. Oh, this again. Ah! That sounded like something broke. Yeah, but what? Crap! Kevin took his battle orbment out of his pocket. He then noticed all of the quartz in it were shattered. This is how they're gonna get me to start over. Seeing this, Reese took out her own battle orbment. Because he's like fully spec'd out in OP. Mine's the same way. Even my spare quartz are ruined. Just what is going on here? What? What just happened? I don't know. I'd wager it was this cube's doing. Guess we can add altering this area to its list of quirks along with wrecking our quartz. Are you sure it's a good idea to keep it on you? Honestly, I get the feeling we'd be shit out of luck without it. At least we've got some new stuff to investigate. We should go and check all the places that have changed. Alright, let's start off with this side. Oh, or not. Start off with the tree? Or not. Okay. So we'll just talk to the monument. I can understand if it was an artifact or an ornament, but it's like magic. Now there's an apt enough description if I ever heard one. Only thing I can add to that is that the law of the world, as we know them, doesn't seem to apply to it. Raise... Huh? That was a voice, wasn't it? Raise the cube before the monument. Who's there? Who are you? Please. What are we going to do? To hell with it. Not like we got any better options. Visitors from afar. This again. This voice is different though. Welcome. In accordance with my master's wishes, I shall grant you power. Huh? Name your currency, so that we may transact within the system that you know. But wait a second. What do you mean by currency? Maybe it's going to sell us things in exchange for a mirror. Oh, I get you. Understood. Then I shall grant you power in exchange for that currency. Okay, so it's a shop, among other things. I've got nothing though. But I should be able to trade my my sepet for some mirror. Not all of it. We'll do 20 of earth, 20 of water. No. 20 of each, basically. Ramp this one up though to 40. Okay. Release my brethren, then we shall grant you good fortune. What do you think that was about? How would I know? Bizarre as it is to say, we should be able to buy things from here and use something pretty useful, if nothing else. We do still have the sepet that was left over when our cords were shattered. Perhaps we should use those to synthesize some new ones? Sounds like a plan to me. We can stand on our own 2 feet just fine, but we're gonna need recovery arts if we ever find ourselves in a jam. Very true. Oh, I didn't mean to restore my EP and stuff. So if there's any that I need to synthesize, we need recovery. We'll work with that, I think. Holy Stregus, now this is something. It really is. It's as if petals of pure light are floating through the air. I welcome you, dear guest. Was that? Did the tree just talk to us? In accordance with my master's wishes, I shall grant you the blessings of the earth. However, my power is not without its limits. I require compensation in exchange for its use. Buy ingredients. Okay, we're good. When my master's power returns, the variety of blessings I offer shall increase. May the blessings of the earth be upon you. So this is like a base of operations for us, but I don't understand. So are we not going to get shops in actual cities? Are we something up? That great tree took root near to a 7-colored spring, and there it granted blessings. An excerpt from the book of Genesis, verse 7, the primal ground. Oh, hallowed Idios, thank you for the divine protection and mercy you have bestowed upon us. Why don't you just tickle pink? I'm not sure this tree has anything to do with the goddess, though. I disagree. Even the testaments of the goddess say that all roads lead to food. Food is the fundamental basis of everything. That's not in any testament I've ever laid eyes on. That said, let me give you this. A recipe book. I'm gonna skip this. She's just gonna tell me, I guess, about cooking. Alright. And then let's see what the spring thingy gives us. I assume it just restores HP, I want to say. I could be wrong. I don't know. The bottom of the water's glowing. It's beautiful. Welcome visitors from afar. Again? It sounded like it came from the spring. Visitors from afar, quench your thirst. In accordance with my master's wishes, I should grant you that talent. fought several battles returned to me. I've never had water that actually energized me like that before. How is this even possible? I don't know, but I feel full of life. Looks like the water here only has that effect when it's shining though. Yeah. Well, with all the energy we've got now, I don't think there's much more we can get from here. We should check back later. I feel like we're being prepared for something. That's gonna be down now. You don't think that could be the exit, do you? If anything, I'd say it's more like an entrance. A monument that sells items, a tree that sells us ingredients, a spring that restores our vitality. It's like everything in here is designed to help us prepare for something dangerous. Or am I reading into it? No, I don't think you are. So what should we do? Should we try stepping on it? I don't have any better ideas at this point. Although it might be better if you stayed behind here. Never mind. We'll go together, man. It's not like there's any guarantee you'd be safe here, actually. Of course we will. But first I should give you this. Huh? What are you doing with this? I was asked to give it to you by the commander. In her words, Kevin's reports lately have been far too vague, far from my liking. I bet he's not even taking notes while he's out on the job. Give him this so he's got no more excuses to slack off. Well, she figured it out, huh? Hold on. How are you close enough for her to ask you this kind of favor? She was the one who taught me how to use my Templar sword. I respect her deeply. No joke. I had no idea. But she kept that from me on purpose. Can't say I'm surprised. If I'd known, I sure as hell wouldn't have let Reese. Kevin. Sorry, just spacing out. My next destination's that circle. But if you have anything else you want to do first, speak up. There's no telling what's waiting for us. Understood. To the circle. Check this out. It looks like that really was an entrance of sorts. To a very complicated, long-ended dungeon. The Jade Corridor. We still seem to be in the same bizarre, enclosed space. We've got quite a long road ahead of us, don't we? We sure do. Kevin. Monsters. Monsters? How did they just appear out of nowhere? Ooh, I'm not liking this. I feel like we're weaker now. Yeah, not good. Help me kill this one. Kill him. I wish he had a sleepy gauge attack like Kevin does. Oh, I did not mean to use Grail's Sphere. Damn it. I hit the wrong button. Got him.
Not bad.
How can this be? I know exactly what you mean. There are a whole lot of monster types in our world, but that's my first time seeing any like that. This is like being in a totally different realm. And the monsters weren't even the strangest part. Tell me about it. The elements against them weren't your usual affair either. Exactly. The 3 elements of space, mirage, and time were in effect during that battle. Not just the traditional 4 elements. Very observant, rookie. Didn't think you'd notice to that extent. This points to yet another clue that we're a long ways from home. I mean, you'll find a boatload of monsters that are weak to fire in Zamoria, but you're not going to find any that are weak to Mirage. You know how it is. Indeed, I do, spiritually. The world in which we live is in a relatively low plane of existence. To quote the Testaments, our world and the world of the goddess will forever be separate. She simply drops pebbles from above, known as miracles. Quoting word for word? Oh hey, I guess these are the basic principles. We just keep running into surprises, space-time, and Mirage. It should be impossible. What about that? Minds for themselves. Honestly, they were more or less monsters and more fiends. Creatures that shouldn't even be allowed to exist in the world. And yet, they somehow do so without any problem. And I doubt that those are the only ones. Are we going to be alright in here? Hopefully. They were tough, but not so tough we can't handle them if we're together. It's not like there's anything else for us to do back in that base area. Let's keep walking and see what we find. It might be worth going back briefly to check on our ordnance setups, though. What's this for? It's called the Monster Guide. Oh, yeah. Just to document monsters that we fight. I get you. Alright. I'm gonna end this part at 30 minutes, by the way, guys. I'm 30 to an hour. Those are the parts length that I want to have for this playthrough. What is this? Huh? What's this? It's really pretty. It looks kind of like a cube of septium, but I don't think that's what it is. Yeah, maybe we should touch it and see what happens. Sealing stone. Does it seem heavy? Nope, seems safe to me. Wish I knew what it was, though. The light coming off it's so warm. The kind of slow rhythmic glowing from it reminds me of a beating heart in a way. What's that? There's our cube again. Visitors from afar. You who possess the cube. Is that voice familiar? Just who are you? Where are you talking to us from? Raise that sealing stone before the monument in the garden. Then the barrier and the imprisoned shall... I can barely work out what it's trying to say. All I could get is that we need to take this thing to the monument. I will unlock another power. I will unlock another power. Cube. Make use of it. The cube's warp functionality is now available. To use it, click the icon at the top right corner of the screen and select the location you wish to warp to. What the? Beware, the malevolent one. Gather strength, or you too will be forever. Lost. Forgotten? Don't even ask. I feel like I'm in some kind of weird dream that just gets freakier by the minute. I don't sense anything bad coming from the voice, at least. More like it's trying to guide us. True. You don't think the cube has a will of its own and that it's the thing talking to us, do you? I doubt it. He keeps talking about the cube as if it were a separate object. My hunch is that the source of the voice is someone else. And then there's that malevolent one it was bringing up too. I could see that being that man in black we saw when we were thrown in here, but it could very easily be someone else. Oh, this is starting to make my head hurt. Join the club. Well, let's try and take things one step at a time. And on that note, the best place to start is probably giving the cube's new power a shot. You're serious? Serious as can be. There aren't any artifacts that have the power of teleportation, you know? And in the situation we're stuck in, we need to use everything we've got at our disposal. Alright, be sure you're careful when using it. I will. Okay, so what is the controller equivalent of using that thing? I need to find out. Oh, this is the map. Oh, there it is. Right? Yeah. Okay. So it teleports us to the base of the Hermit Garden, which is back at the start. Which is relatively useless because now we have to start over. Oh. Alright, that actually worked. Now we got a quick way to get back here to safety if we run into danger. I still can't bring myself to put much trust in that cube, however. Oh, I'm not planning to lower my guard around the thing either. I'll keep using it with caution, so don't worry. Anyway, next up's this little guy. That ceiling stone? That voice made it sound like something would be released from it if we hold it up to the monument. Any guesses? No, but I know how to find out the answer. I'll handle holding it up, but I want you to stand by prepared for a fight, just in case. We've got no idea what we're dealing with here. Understood. Something's happening. Alright, time for the moment of truth. Okay, so we're gonna have to find ceiling stones to break through, to keep going through this area. What? Girl? Hey! Why was Tita in that thing? Uh-huh. What was that light? What? Isn't she the girl from the professor's photograph? Huh? Kevin? You are Kevin, aren't you? I'm not seeing things. What are you doing here? Where do I even start? But yeah, it's the real deal. Good to see you again, Tita. Looks like you've grown a little taller. You noticed? I'm happy to see you again, too. What brings you back to Liberal? Is this girl a friend of yours? Wait, I was in the house with Dad getting dinner ready because Agate was coming over. Then all of a sudden everything went white, and then... Where am I? This looks nothing like our house. Am I dreaming? Is this all a dream? Oh right, I should pinch myself to check. Yep, this is the Tita everyone knows and loves, alright. She's adorable. So that's what happened. This is all because of that artifact Mom pulled out of the lake. Honestly, we can't even be sure right now. Especially as if we assume that's the case. How did you end up here when you were all the way over in Zeiss? It makes no sense. You're right. It sounds as though You two were fairly close to one another when you were sent here, but Grancel and Zeiss have really fallen apart. Based on your account, however, we were all surrounded by that light at roughly the same time. That's more than a coincidence in my eyes. Yeah, I think so too. Oh, whoops. I haven't introduced myself yet, have I? My name's Tito Russell. I'm an apprentice at Zeiss Central Factory. I'm Ree Sargent, a sister of the Septium Church. I've heard a lot about you from Kevin and your mother. Oh, you've met Mom? I have. She showed me a photograph of you two. Now that I've met you in person, I can see why she boasts about you so much. Was she doing that? She didn't say or do anything inappropriate, did she? Did she? She tends to lose control of herself when it comes to people as cute as you. Lose control? How? I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to be rude by calling you cute or anything. It's just that you're kind of quiet and really pretty, but you've got this really unique aura about you. Unique? You're every bit as sharp as your mother. The goddess doesn't make him more unique than Reese. Oh, please. Anyway, what are the two of you planning on doing? Are you going to keep looking for a way out of here? That's the plan. Not that we've made so much as a dent in progress on that front so far. We barely started exploring when we found you. Oh, I see. If you don't mind, then please let me help. I won't get in the way, I promise. Getting in the way wouldn't be the issue here. That's a tough one. My gut tells me you're better off staying here, to be honest. You've proven yourself to be made of sturdy stuff, but like I said before, this place is just one big and very dangerous mystery. If that's true, then who's to say I'd be safe staying here on my own? If I'm going to be in danger, I'd rather go with you, or at least try to help out. Fair point, I guess. You're every bit as funky as Estelle, too. You know. You can't be serious, Kevin. Trust me, she's a lot tougher than she looks. She went on the Liber arc and came back down in one piece. Plus, she survived Idios knows how many sketchy fights beforehand. Don't be so quick to judge just because of her age. But still, please, I really want to help. I'll do everything I can to make sure I don't cause you any problems, really. Alright, if you're sure. You mean it? You seem to understand the consequences of your actions and what it means to worry others. As long as that's the case, I've got no reason to say no. Still, please do be careful. Thank you, I will. Yeah, seriously. If anything would have happened to you on my watch, I'm sure my death at Erica's hand would be a slow and painful one. I swear I won't let that happen. Deal. Alright, let's get back to work. Once Tita's equipment is set up, it's back to exploring we go. Understood. Wait. She's gonna be like level 89 or something. I bet. Oh, never mind. Alright, she's higher level than Kevin. Well then. Tito Russell. So Tita's a recurring character, as per most of the characters you'll probably see in this is, if you've watched the Trails in the Sky series that I've posted on my channel. I can save wherever, right? I'm pretty sure, yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna end it here. Thanks for watching. Next time, we take Tito with us and go exploring a little farther in. See you guys later. Bye-bye.